Fans loved him. He was a darling, but then maybe selling his soul to the devil, signed that big contract to join the rival of the Phillies and Jayson Werth, signing with the Nationals. And here he is trying to come back from what was a left foot contusion that has kept him out for over 2 months. 38-year-old veteran right-hander, and with one on and one out, Eshelman delivers, and this is up high. And the pitch here, hard strike. "47 games in the big leagues for Werth, hit .262, 8 home runs and 18 runs batted in. So a spot here for Eshelman. Carlsbad, California native, 23 years of age, and he kicks and he deals, and strike inner half. So the count 1-2. Tom Wiry at 6'3", 210. Had a great year, has had a great year going in all, and is also a very good individual off the field. Very well mannered. Runner leads off, pitcher swung on and slapped through the middle. It is a base hit center field for Werth. Holding at second is Falou. The veteran lines one back through the box, and the Nationals affiliate here, a chance. 2 of the first 3 batters they have are Washington Nationals, so it feels as though you're playing the big league team, but they've got a couple of men on, and here's a former Nat, Clint Robinson. So Werth, as he slid, and he gloved it and took a double away, easy, maybe a triple from Irving Falou. Yeah, the way Falou runs, that could have been 3 down that line into the right field corner. So a star-worthy play. Now Werth, and the first offering home by Eshelman is taken low ball 1. You know, we always joke around with Eshelman about being the unlucky guy. Think of the 5 major travel days the Pigs have had. Now the pitch here swung on, popped up. Shallow right center, coming in is Herlis Rodriguez. He'll call off the center fielder Tochi and make by him. And the positioning could not have been better. Jayson Werth was a popular Philly, and he quickly fell out of favor with the Philadelphia faithful when he signed with the rival Nationals. But he's had a great career. Late bloomer after coming up an Oriole. And the pitch to him here is a strike. The time with the Dodgers, found home with the Philadelphia Phillies. And the pitch here is inside. He's our deliverer, so to speak, of our quote of the day today, brought to you by Great American Power. First, it'll be a 1-1 to the big fella, and the heavily bearded Werth swings and pops one up by the tarp. I don't know if Stassi will have room. He won't. He goes back. It's about 5 rows behind the tarp and out of play. So remember, get a power quote of your own at greatamericanpower.com/ironpigs. I love this quote. Jayson Werth said, after walking off the field, feeling nauseous, knowing my wrist was broken, and hearing Philly fans yell, "You deserve it," and that's what you get, I am motivated to get back quickly and see it personally that the people never walk down Broad Street to celebrate again. Philly fans, they love you quick and they'll hate you quick. It'll be a 2-2 to Werth, and it swung on a line drive just foul, third base side. Rolled over on a pitch away, had enough hands back to hit one sharply, but he jerked it a little too far foul, and the count is still 2-2 on the 38-year-old veteran. And he's still very productive. 47 games with Washington this year, .262, 8 home runs, 18 RBIs. And he swings here and fouls one back. And he had this foot injury, and every time it seemed like he was going to get back, he was in the boot, he'd shed it. It was just such a slow healing injury. Maybe a sign of age 38, a former catcher, a lot of wear and tear on the legs, maybe. But finally, he's back and healthy. And the pitcher is swung on and fouled back. 1 out, and nobody on. Werth, then Robinson, who's on deck. He has walked and homered. So a really good left-handed batter who's had a really good night. He's perfect in 2 tries against Eshelman. 3-1 Pigs lead. We're in the 6th inning. Pitch, swung on, hammered, and caught with a lunge. Moore at short. Lunging towards the hole, makes the play, a backhanded grab to put it away. Found out of Irving Falou. Now the mixed reaction from the former Philly turned traitor when he got the big money from Washington. It's Jayson Werth. And boy, he was a favorite son when he donned the Phillies pinstripes. He too is in his second game on his rehab. He's out and has been since June 5th because of a left foot contusion. 2 outs, nobody on. Tavares winds and he fires, and that one taken away, ball 1. Tavares 2-1. His ERA is 1.17. He's been very good in 4 starts. He'll deliver here, and a fastball runs outside. In fact, in 3 of the 4 starts, he hasn't allowed an earned run. 23 innings, just 12 hits allowed, 4 runs, 3 earned, 14 walks, 19 strikeouts. And he deals 2-0, and Werth watches that one away. 2 outs, nobody on, and Tavares delivers a 3-0. That is in there. Hard strike. Werth with the Nationals, 262 with 8 home runs and 18 RBIs over 47 games. And the pitch here, Werth swings and he drills a line drive into left field, a base hit. So he sat back and got a fastball, drills it to left, and it's a 2-out runner in the first tonight against Jose Tavares. If you look at the Pigs defensively, it's brought to you by our friends at Steel Fitness. They have locations in Allentown and Bethlehem to serve you. First baseman Brock Tavares polishes off Clint Robinson to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We played a half inning, and so far here in game
from somewhere. And just about everybody has made appearances in Philadelphia, and when they do that, you're going to pull from Reading, and some of those guys just got called up from Clearwater or wherever they were coming from. So they've kind of had to learn on the fly, and luckily for Pigs fans, they've succeeded.
No, you're right, 100% right, because if they didn't, like I said, this team, they wouldn't be just 2 games back. Werth singled very sharply, a line drive bullet to left on his rehab earlier. Brought to you by Good Shepherd Rehabilitation Network, the exclusive sponsor of all Major League Rehab appearances here. You can learn more at homerunrehab.com. 38 years of age. Here's the 2-0. And for the second consecutive at-bat, he's ahead 3-0. What do you think? You're very much in tune with the sports area here about the smattering of boos and cheers with Werth coming in.
Well, I understand there were a lot more cheers last night. Maybe you give the first appearance back with the cheers, and then tonight you're the enemy again.
Werth not happy. The enemy right now is open umpire Chris Graham, who called the 3-0 in there. Who said something to Graham. Either way, 3-1 the count after that strike. Tavares with 1 out, wheels and deals, swung on it high in the air towards the right field line, shallow right, drifting in with the players. Rodriguez sizes it up and puts it away. So that's a nice show there, again, behind 3-0 to a guy with that much major league experience, and Tavares able to battle and get him.
Hey, I know this is not going to be popular, but if you can boo Santa Claus in Philadelphia, the fans can boo Jayson Werth. 2008 was a long time ago.
I mean, even Mike Schmidt got booed, and any Philly.
If you can boo Santa Claus in Philadelphia, the fans can boo Jayson Werth. 2008 was a long time ago.
I mean, even Mike Schmidt got booed, and any Philly fan our age or around our age would tell you that probably their favorite or the best Philly they ever saw was Michael Jack Schmidt.
Yeah.
And he would get booed from time to time. It's the culture.
A non-fan that I am.
Liner to left and the ground out to first. So he gets back into the dugout here with a 3-up, 3-down frame. And I think momentum-wise, at least mojo-wise, he'll be feeling a whole lot better about how things are going.
You hear the boo birds in the background again. It can only mean Jayson Werth is up. Trey Turner hasn't been getting that kind of a reaction. So it's not just the fact that he is a Washington National. It's the fact that he signed such a big contract when he left.
Well, and for me, that's the reason why you don't necessarily boo him. I mean, if it was even, all things even, and he signed with Washington over Philadelphia, it would be a slight. But the money they gave him, well, I mean, Phillies weren't going to match that kind of money.
First one was high and tight. Second pitch in there for a called strike, 1-1. And I believe at the time, I just saw this, I think it was in the press release that you guys sent out yesterday announcing the Good Shepherd rehab appearance with he and Turner. As the 1-1 catches the outside part of the plate, 1-2. At the time, it was like the 9th highest contract or 13th, top 15 definitely. Something along those lines. I thought it was crazy that they offered him the money, but who's turning that down? Not a single person. Cuts through the high heat, Werth does.
18 in 47 games, and listen to the smattering of both applause and boos.
Third game of the series, and he's still getting the same reception. Some applause, louder boos.
And I think the main reason why they boo him, obviously, is that he signed with the rival Washington Nationals after he was a world champion with the Philadelphia Phillies. And the pitch here is inside ball one, but Matt Marcus yesterday on the air, you can't blame a guy for the money that was put forth by the Nationals to sign with them. I mean, yeah, loyalty only goes so far.
That's right.
It's a chunk of money. Runner leads off, pitch on the way to Werth, and this one is a strike, upper inside corner.
And if there's one guy that ever gave his whole for the Phillies in his time there, left his heart on the field, gave them everything he had, it was Jayson Werth.
Yep, that's why they loved him. Hard-nosed player. One on with one out. Burgeons delivers from a set and strike low outside corner. Off speed that time. And now the count 1-2 on Werth. Big, thick, heavy, bushy beard upon his face, hair flowing out the back of that helmet. Meanwhile, they set up in, pitch, and he struck him out swinging. How do you like that? He strikes out Trey Turner, his first batter ever at AAA, and then after a walk, gets a guy who's been a big leaguer for a bunch of years in Werth. 2 strikeouts in the inning, and now 2 away for Burgeons.
Not a bad start.
He's not a huge guy, 6'1", 190. Burgeons is 24 years of age. Gordon Torrance now in right center Monday that if he doesn't make, Pigs fall behind big, and it was 2-2 at the time, and it was an inning-ending double play because he got up and fired back to the infield, and they doubled up the man on second from a 2-run double to a double play, and that really saved the day.
The first offering to Werth is on the inside corner, strike one. The 0-1 from Burgeons is outside, and you're absolutely correct about that. We've seen Herlis Rodriguez do some spectacular things in the outfield so far this season. Tochi steps in and man center field just as well, including that big play that you talked about that, as you said it saved the game for the Iron Pigs. Could have been a season saver as well. Burgeons, the high kick, and delivers inside. Now 2-1 to Werth. Werth, the first time around, went down swinging on strikes. Now we know all about what Jayson Werth has done with the Phillies, a world champion. He took the big contract to go to the Washington Nationals as Burgeons kicks and delivers, swing and a miss. That's some good heat, 91 miles per hour, and he's got him 2-2 now. But Jayson Werth, like a lot of guys on this team, have a family that is just chock full of athletic prowess. His mother, a long jump and 100-meter Olympic trial. As the pitch is inside from Burgeons, now working Werth full. His stepfather played for the A's and for the Yankees. Even his sister was a scholarshiped volleyball player, as well as attempting to play for the Olympics as well.
Shows you my age, though. I remember watching Dennis Werth play.
Burgeons fires in, and this one is swung on and hit foul over to the first base side of the crowd, so we'll do it again at 3-2.
I always like that too. I say one of the rewards, one of the cool things about my job is seeing guys' sons, guys that I watched play for many years in the big leagues. Now I'm watching their sons.
And Jayson Werth swings and lines this one down the third base line, but it goes just foul. Not a whole lot of foul room down the left foul line in Coca-Cola Park, but this one found just enough, and Burgeons will be happy with that as he has another chance here at 3-2.
Of course, we know Iron Pig manager Dusty Wathan. His father was a Kansas City Royal, very good catcher for many years, and later a manager. And Brandon Liebrand's father, Charlie, 14 years in the major leagues, won 140 big league games.
Burgeons, the 3-2. Werth offered at it, but the first base umpire, Robert Moreno, says he did not go around. He loses him. On balls, Werth to first base. So there's a pitch on the outside half of the plate. Werth certainly offered at it, just not far enough to be considered a strike. And that will be the first base runner of this inning after the first 2 reached. Or after the first 2 flew out, excuse me.
We're going to get a good look on replay. You know what? He held up. I'm cool with that. that ruling there. You know, it's borderline and it's close, but he's lunging forward. The bat starts going out there, but I looked at his wrists on the replay, and there was no real attempt there. I'm okay with that ruling. I thought at first maybe it was just, well, here's a major leaguer on rehab. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But on second thought, he gets the base.
And that brings up Jayson Werth to the plate. Now, Werth, you hear the mixed applause. You'll see this a lot with guys who return to their former teams after spending a long time there. Usually they'll get a heckling at the beginning or a standing ovation at the beginning as Burgeons fires in. This is strike one at the belt line to Jayson Werth. And then after that, it's back to usual. Not here. We've heard fans both applaud and boo every single time. The fans are into it. They know. And they want Werth to know exactly how they feel as Burgeons winds and fires. This one gets away from Rickles and far enough behind home plate that it allowed Brandon Snyder to get up to second base. So for the first time really today, Burgeons in a little bit of trouble. He's got a runner in scoring position now. Nobody out, and a big-time hitter in Jayson Werth at the plate. Burgeon is at 97 pitches right now. Can't see him going a whole lot further than this inning. It's 1-1 as Burgeons delivers, and watch out, up and in to Jayson Werth. Has him ducking out of the way.
Pigs quickly get activity up in the bullpen. A left-hander now out there beginning to throw. As with a man on second here, 2-1 count, you got some pretty good hitters to follow. So coming back here be really big for Burgeons. Try to prevent that potential go-ahead run from coming to the plate here in the inning.
And it was a pass ball charged on the play that allowed the runner to get to second base. Burgeons kicks and delivers, and this one swung on and nubbed off the bat, and now it's 2-2 to Jayson Werth. Well, as Burgeons nears 100 pitches today, I think we can definitely be happy and excited about what we've seen out of him so far. And again, as we talked about it, it wasn't a start that he knew he was going to have for days now. It was originally supposed to be someone else. Burgeons gets the call, he shows up, and here he is in a 2-2 count with Jayson Werth with the Pigs leading 3-1. The pitch, and he hits him right off the numbers to Jayson Werth, who walks up the first baseline, gingerly, bat still in hand, and now he finally flings it off. But now the first two are on against Tommy Burgeons.
The way he's acting, he's kind of showboating out there, throwing his stuff back to the dugout, staring down Burgeons.
And there's obviously no intention that I can tell from. And pulling flares this one, swung on and hit it out towards Jayson Werth in left. Werth parks under it, makes the catch, and that is the end of the inning. So the Pigs got a couple hits, left 2 on, scored nobody, and we are through 3 here at Coca-Cola Park. Iron Pigs still lead the Syracuse in the air out to right field. This ball is going to be gone. It is a home run over the Morning Star sign, out in right field. A 3-run home run for Matt Skoll. And just like that, the Syracuse Chiefs have taken a 5-3 lead. An inning that has gotten away from the Iron Pigs. 4 runs have come around to score. Matt Skoll with a long home run. A lefty home run off of the lefty for Skoll. Rehabilitation batter, Jayson Werth to the plate. Murray's first offering is high and tight. Ball 1. Runner on third, but now 2 outs thanks to the double play by Brandon Snyder. And it was a very cleanly turned double play by J.P. Crawford at third base as Murray fires in, and it is ball 2. Snyder's at third. But Crawford, not a native to third base, although a tremendous defensive shortstop, made it look easy out there at third base, and has done a really good job. Other than the one ball he let get under his glove, he has played a very solid third base. And the pitch from Murray is outside, ball 3. Now 3-0 to Werth. Jayson Werth standing in now. Struck out his first time swinging, walked his second time up, and was hit by a pitch the last time he came to the plate. As Colton Murray delivers outside, ball 4. Jayson Werth has walked, and he is on for the third time today. He takes a slow stroll down the first baseline, and that brings Neftali Soto to the plate.